Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. It's Healthy Kids Corner with Dr. Brooks. Today I'm going to discuss something that's very close to my heart. It's actually the book that I wrote a couple years ago, 15 Things Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Your Child. I want to briefly discuss why I wrote the book, what's in it, and why it's advantageous for both doctors to give to their patients and of course for parents to read for themselves and give to any parent that is looking for options. In our world today, we look to very few people for advice in trusting the care of our children. That's merely what I tried to do with the book. It is very much focused from the beginning onward in how to prevent developmental delays. I very much believe strongly with just the years of experience I have in practice that we can avoid developmental delays and those statistics climbing every year that they report. Raising our children in a healthy environment, giving them healthy foods, knowing what to stay away from, and all in all, being educated. So this is my alternative twist, if you will. I am a pediatric chiropractor. That is what I do every day. I also am trained in nutrition and I do functional medicine in my practice, which basically means I do testing like blood work and things like that to figure out what nutritional deficiencies are there and what we need to fix. I also have a degree in nursing, so taking the alternative and the traditional and blending them together, and that's what I did in this book for you guys. I start by talking about early infancy development, how to introduce first foods, which is probably the most important thing that you could do correctly and incorrectly. Leading down the allergy route, I then explain different allergies, IgE versus IgG, where developmental delays typically come from, and most importantly, the 4 red flags. This is something I use in my practice every day that I love parents to know about, so you know what to report to me or your other doctor, of course. You will know what to report, and that the things that you might find common are actually very odd. Then I go into common developmental delays such as PDD, autism, etc. And then I finish it up with some treatment options, chiropractic, of course, craniosacral therapy, diet changes, nutrition, the importance of testing, the importance of who reads your tests and how they are interpreted. And of course, I finish the book with some home remedies, colds, flus, fevers, fun things like that that you can keep. So for me personally, this was a way that I could get everything I would want any parent to know. The reason why I called it 15 Things Your Doctor Doesn't Know About Your Child wasn't to be cruel. It was really based on what parents had told me over the years. Well, I never heard that from my doctor, or why didn't they tell me that, or why didn't they know to say that? It isn't that they didn't know it or they didn't say it, it's all of us have a different toolbox. I have a toolbox, your pediatrician has a toolbox, your neurologist has a toolbox, your GI doctor has a toolbox. So it's just the 15 things your doctor doesn't know about the alternative toolbox, if you will. And those things that you can do, those things you can look for, and those things you can ask questions about, because I believe education is power. I believe if you're educated as a parent, you know what to look for. You can really stay away from those bullets in life and dodge them, so to speak. These things are super important for every parent to know at any stage of development. So if you're interested in reading a little bit more, again, it's right under 200 pages. It's a very quick read. I give lots of examples in the book. This is what the cover looks like, but I'll go ahead and attach the link for you. It is available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kindle, Apple Books. You can buy a hard copy if you're like me. I'm a book fan. I love to have a hard book I can write, scribble, highlight in. So for me, I like paper, but you can get them on all those other ways as well. So again, if you'd like more information, you can get the book. Also, I do free parent webinars and I do clinician training for doctors. All on webinar, all in the comfort of your own home. You can get more information on those at dramberbrooks.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, where I post as much information as I can that's applicable to parents. Not too much, probably once or twice a week when I can. You can find us on Facebook at Whole Child Wellness, and then of course on Twitter at WholeChild4U. Thank you so much for joining me. If you'd like to find more information about our practice or the book and read a little bit more about it, you can find that at mychildwellness.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Have yourself an amazing weekend. Bye.